All right, so we're fighting Freezai. Let me tell you a little bit about my team. So first off, we have Yachi, Berry, Rillaboom. This allows me to take an Ice Spinner or Ice Crash from Chiempao. It's also EV'd to Speed Tie with our Chaladon, which could work out if he's not running max speed since I can knock off its Assault Vest. I have Drum Beating, which is really nice to slow down opponents, which is really cool for Pokemon like my Bisharp as well as my Ursaluna Blood Moon later on. And obviously Grassy Glide threatens a lot of the water types on the squad. Knockoff plus Blood Moon from later should KO all Among Us as well. And I'm EV to live a Terra normal Choice Band E-Speed next to Chiempao. Next up, we have Halucha, which outspeeds Jolly Basket Legion after Unburden and hits a jump point and attack. It also survives E-Speed from Terra Normal Dragonite Choice Band, plus a Sucker Punch from Chiempao as well. So it's a cool little double up. It gives me some speed into it. I have Encore plus Terra Ghost, which can help me deal with that Terra Normal if he wants to go for that. And Encore can be cool for locking him into E-Speed. Michael Fable outspeeds Politoed as well as -1 on Chaladon and Dragonite. Can Icy Wind plus Assurance combo with my Bisharp, which you guys will see in a bit. I do have Dazzling Gleam. I was going back and forth between that plus Moonblast. Moonblast with an O code. Chiempao, but Dazzling Gleam is really cool into redirection, especially because Among Us next to Dragonite plus Chiempao could be still a little scary. Icy Wind is nice for helping Rillaboom be fast and everything. And it's also really cool in general, again, just paired next to my Ursaluna Blood Moon, which is so strong with Terra Normal. I'm also running Safety Goggles on it for Spore. But Terra Water Ursaluna allows it to take the Water Moves aimed at it, as well as the Ice Moves aimed at it. Blood Moon, Earth Power, and Vacuum Wave have absolutely no switch-ins. Protect lets me see what my opponent wants to do as well. I have a lot of speed, that way I can outspeed Pokemon like our Chaladon, Timid Chaladon at -1, which Clefable can help me do, as well as Rillaboom's Drum Beating. I wish we could fit so many moves on this Pokemon. I want to hit Hyper Voice as well, but it's all good. At the end of the day, it's all good. I love Bisharp on this team. Vaughn goes crazy. It can live a Sacred Sword from Chiempao without Terra. I do have Terra Dark to boost my Assurance. Assurance is really nice with the Icy Winter or Dazzling Gleam or Drum Beating combo because it'll be doubled in power because my opponent has taken damage. We do have Stab Iron as well. Good for Chiempao. Sucker Punch can help me break through Pokemon like Dragonite. Obviously, with my Defiant ability, I don't care too much about Icy Wind. I don't care too much about Intimidate as well. And with Eviolite, I'm just super bulky. And then my last Pokemon is Spectrier, which is faster than my opponent's fastest Pokemon. I'm running a Focus Sash since you cannot knock it out in one hit. Terra Fight plus Terra Blast allows me to knock out Chiempao one hit, but a raw Terra Blast can also 2-hit KO Chiempao. We have Will-O-Wisp for Dragonite. Shadow Ball is my stab move, and then I have Psychic to help me deal more damage to Among Us. In the future, we will have a little edited intro for this. This week, I was just a little bit busy. Also, if you didn't know, we do have my champion merch available. Let me get this out of the way. We do have my MDBL champion merch available. So if you guys want to pick it up, it's only available until February 13th. That link is down below. We also have my Drop Draco merch too. But yeah, let's jump into this game. All right, week 1 versus Freezai. I've been minutes not played him. Definitely go ahead and check out his channel. His link will be down below. We have Ghost Chiempao standard. D-Knight's flying. That's pretty cool with Terra Blast. Among Us is Steel. Our Chaladon's fighting for Body Press. Basket Legion is Dark. Politoed is Steel. I think early on, I want to do... I'm thinking Ursaluna Blood Moon plus... Well, it being Steel is kind of annoying, but I do have the Fake Out variation. I think I could Terra immediately if I do this one. I'll do that one. I'll do Clef plus... Spectrier in the back. With this version, I think it should have been actually Clef plus maybe Halucha, but we'll find out, especially with all his Terra types. We'll definitely find out. I think having Clef in the back is going to be good. Obviously, I can threaten some things. We do see Chiempao D-Knight, which is kind of expected. And there's Sword of Ruin. Obviously, my Grassy Surge. I know I have my Yachi Bear. It's probably Sash on Chiempao. Just going to Fake Out Dragonite. And then Terra plus Blood Moon. I assume maybe it's Inner Focus or something. Yeah, I still like this play. Especially if they end up Terastallizing Dragonite and it is Inner Focus. I think Terra Watering is just safe for me, regardless. Looks like they didn't Terra at all. Maybe they crunch me. Maybe they just double protect, which is fine too. Protects Chiempao, which is fine. We know that that's going to protect. Dragonite protects as well. Okay. How does Blood Moon work? If I didn't actually use it, can I use it again? Like if I didn't actually use it, am I able to use it again? Because I would like to. I want to find out. Because I can drum beating plus... Aw. So it doesn't work that way. Okay. I think if that's the case, I'm going to drum beating the Dragonite just to lower its speed. And go for Earth Power into Chien-Pao. Just for later, that way I can actually outspeed Dragonite in general. I think Earth Power into Pal is fine too. I assume Dragonite's going to end up terrestrializing here, but again, slowing it down so I can Blood Moon in next turn is really good. Yep, it does Terra and Fly. I'm definitely going to die to Terra Blast, but... Did you go for Throat Chop? Doesn't matter. Be able to drum beating. Lower its speed. So this will actually let me get an Earth Power before as well, just in case they ended up... Yep. Just in case they ended up going for Terra Blast Fly into me. And I get a strong Earth Power off on Chien-Pao, figuring out its Sash. Nice. Sash. Throat Chop. Alright, Terra Blast Fly is going to come out. Into Rillaboom. Rillaboom's obviously going to die there. There we go. I can obviously Vacuum Wave, so that's something I want to keep in mind. I definitely think I go Spectre Ray here. I think I just Shadow Ball into Chien-Pao. No, I Will-O-Wisp into Dragonite. And I Vacuum Wave Chien-Pao. Because Dragonite might end up switching anyway, but like it could be Politoed. But Vacuum Wave is still good into Pal anyway. And then burning this Mon is really good too. But just getting rid of Chien-Pao is very important. Also, we know D-Knight's not banded. D-Knight does have Terra Blast. Terra Blast, so that goes down. Probably no Sucker then. We get the burn off. Let's see. All right, we do get the burn off. Beautiful. Lovely. Maybe it's AV. Oh, it's Lum. Nice. Lum. All right, so they attack me and kill me. Nice. Okay, so we know it's Lum. However, I now have Follow Me Clefable next to these guys, and I feel okay, I think, clicking Shadow Ball and everything. Yeah, low-key, maybe Lucha would have been better just because I could double attack here. So game one, we got a little bit of information. It is Amoonguss. That's fine. I think it being Amoonguss is real fine. Just Shadow Ball you. And go for Follow Me. Just in case they want to Spore. They could also just Rage Powder spam, I guess. But I also get huge damage off on them. And maybe Spectre A can 1v3 as well. Because also you have to figure Clefable can also do a lot of damage in general. But again, they could just spam Terra Blast. Dragonite's really strong. I think the lead was better with Bisharp Clefable here. Into them. We don't know anything about Amoonguss yet. Again, low-key Lucha would have been real good. Alright, so we Follow Me. Let's see if they go for Spore. They go for Rage Powder. Same thing then. That's fine. So I get a strong Shadow Ball off on Amoonguss. They Terra Blast into me. And with Recovery, I'm actually... It looks like I'm just outside of range. I'm a Shadow Ball once more. And assuming that doesn't kill me, I want to go for follow me again. Well, they could attack is the thing. I would like to get icy wind damage too. But I don't want to show that off. I think I'm going to go for follow me again. I want to get as much information as I can. I don't want to give up too much. Because I do have psychic. Right? So, let's see if they go for rage powder versus something else. Yeah, they go for rage powder again, which is fair. Assuming I end up living this hit on Clef, that'd be really nice. Let's see if it's citrus. It is. So we got a little bit more information. Citrus. Rage. Oh, Tailwind from Dragonite is interesting. Okay. So I do end up surviving because of that. I think I still Shadow Ball and I still follow me. Yeah, I still think I did the same thing. I think I Shadow Ball and I still follow me. Because again, Amoonguss isn't going to be faster. I'm just trying to get Spectre a boost. I think that's the play. Citrus, Rage. We live that. We know it's Tailwind now. Lum. Tailwind. There's Terra Blast. I will live. Nice. And we see a Leaf Storm. Leaf Storm. Okay. I think I still want a Shadow Ball. I just don't want to reveal Psychic because I think it might help later. So we know it's Leaf Storm, Rage Powder, Terra Steel. My being Terra Ghost on Lucha doesn't actually help me out because I know it's probably E-Speed in the back and stuff like that too. And they go for Rage Powder again, which is fair. Maybe I should have Shadow Balled initially on Dragonite. That might have actually helped me out KO another time. They're going to find out I'm Sash here. All right, we KO Amoonguss. I don't think that Spectrier does enough to that Mon. Another option could have been the... But I think if I wasn't Rage Powdering, they would have attacked my Sash first. But maybe an Icy Wind would have been good earlier on. What's in the back? We survived that. So he doesn't find out I'm Sash, which is nice. Our Chaladon comes out. I want to find out a little bit of information, but I mean, Tailwind is up, right? So they should outspeed me and they drop a Draco. Okay, I'm going to assume this is our Chaladon's maybe AV, especially if it's, I'm going to put AV. And we put Draco there. Draco. Okay. Good game on game 1. How do I want to play game 2? I think Ursa Rillaboom was good. I think I just clicked Blood Moon a little bit too early. I think I just clicked Blood Moon a little bit too early. Because I feel like if I had KO'd the... If I had actually been able to KO the Dragonite, I mean, it wouldn't have been able to do anything in that game. Just a little bit too early. I also think Bisharp plus Clef is really good too. With Ursaluna plus that in the back. That might actually be the play. For Ursaluna Rillaboom. Low-key, I like that. Because this gives me, obviously I can't Terra. I probably have to Terra Ursaluna always in this. But this gives me options into these guys. My Dragonite does live a Sacred... my guy does live a Sacred Sword as well, which is pretty cool. Like, I will live a Sacred Sword from Chien-Pao. And if he wants to go Rain mode, obviously Clef is really good early on. From the beginning. And I like Ursaluna plus Rillaboom because I have Fake Out pressure, but more importantly, I have Drum Beating into Blood Moon pressure. So I like that a little bit more. He went Raw Arch at the back, so it's definitely AV, I think. Electroshot, Draco, Body Press, maybe Flash, I don't know. But I like Bisharp Clef. Shouldn't die in one hit. Shouldn't die to low kick either, even with the defense dropping and all this stuff. And then I can do the Icy Wind strat. Loki might just be get rid of Dragonite as early as possible, right? Yeah, Champ out D-Knight. Makes sense. Okay. I think it's get rid of Pal here. With Icy Wind plus Iron Head. They do end up terrestrializing, I'm assuming, Dragonite. Yep, makes sense. Icy Wind will break its multi-scale. I do live Sacred Sword, as I mentioned. So maybe they double up. Ice Spinners immediately. They Terra Blast me. Let's see if I live. It's going to be a roll. Ah, okay, but I get an Iron Head off, which is big. Get an Iron Head off, which is huge, actually. Damn, that was a roll. Nasty roll, too. Okay, I gotta go Blood Moon here. I assume it's just Iron Head on Dragonite. And Protect. Lost a little bit of speed control here. I'm going to Protect because I don't want to Vacuum Wave into their attack. Obviously, I could Sucker as well. Throw Chop Ice Spinner. Because then I can still Vacuum Wave plus Sucker. I think the last move Sacred Sword, though. Maybe they didn't respect Dragonite. Or they didn't respect Bisharp. I get a Protect there. They go for Ice Spinner. Okay, cool. Plus Terra Blast, or did they low kick here? Or did they go for Tailwind? There for that plus that. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, so we get an Iron Head. We end up breaking that, which is nice. I can just Sucker Chimpal. And I can just Blood Moon Dragonite. Alright, so we get rid of Pal, and then Blood Moon should get rid of Dragonite. And then as long as I have Rillaboom in the back, I can control the speed. Yeah, they Terra Blast here, which is a lot. But there's no Terra, which is big. Nice. Alright, Blood Moon's going to control that. So we get rid of Dragonite. Beautiful. Two of the bigger threats that smoked me last time. And then... I'm assuming it's our child on Amoonguss again. Yep. Makes sense. We're going to go U. And we're going to click Protect. We want to avoid Spore. We want to get a little bit of recovery on our Blood Moon. And then we want to... It's going to be a little tough. But I assume... this is a free... I shouldn't lose any Mon here. I shouldn't lose any Mon here. At all. As long as I have Rillaboom in the back... As long as I have you in the back, I not only get a little bit of recovery... We find out a little bit about there too. So I can Fake Out plus Vacuum Wave. Alright, they Flash Cannon, which is fair. Draco should KO me from Marchaludon. I think they have to Draco though. Well, I think Fake Out plus this beats Rage Powder anyway. They can't Spore this turn, right? So I can Fake Out our Chaladon to force it. First I'll find out if it's Stamina, which it definitely should be. But I can force it not to attack, and then I can use my Ursaluna to get a kill with Earth Power potentially. they give me the fake out. I assume they go for Rage Powder. Yep. Let's see. They do not go for Rage Powder. So you should go down to that always. Beautiful. And then I believe we should win the game because I just go for knock from there. They Spore, which is fine. We should win because we're going to get rid of their Citrus. I'm going to reveal knock here. There's no Sleep Claws. There's no point. I'm going to reveal knock. But we should get this one. I think this could have only gone better if Clefable would have lived both. Yeah, so there's no Citrus Berry, so Bisharp will always win this endgame, because Terrain will end eventually. You can't Sludge Bomb plus Leaf Storm. Yeah, so... that's it. Rage Powder, Spore... and then it comes down to Bisharp, which always beats this. Just knock spam. And Iron Head spam. I don't want to reveal Assurance just yet. I don't think it's necessary to reveal. Because there's only 2 turns of this, and they can't be both. Yeah, they just Leaf Storm. I like the fact that Freezai just said, I'm going to Leaf Storm instead of Sporing and adding turns because there's no way I won. I respect that a lot. I do. Let me just do it again. All right, so we beat Amoonguss here. This worked out very well. I'm very happy about that. Nice. All right, so now we go to game 3. Ursaluna, Rillaboom. Do I want to do Ursaluna, Rillaboom? I feel like they were very scary in the back. Tough turn, man. I would like to lose Lucha here, though, too. But they can also do Rain Mode. I like what we had again. I feel like it does so well into them. And I didn't feel like I needed a Terra. I like what we had, man. I really like what we had. I feel like I didn't need a Terra there either. And then... it might actually just attack into Bisharp. I still kind of like what we had. Do I like Lucha, though? I feel like Lucha in the endgame is good. But it's not good early, which I don't like. So I think Clef gives me a lot of this. Yeah, I think Clef gives me a lot. And there'll just be some mind games. But I think if I go Bisharp plus that, I can actually click Icy Wind turn 1. Like Protect plus Icy Wind. Because I low-key think they might attack into that. And again, lowering their speed and also, you know, breaking sashes and stuff is really good. Because I can see Sacred Sword plus like double attack into Bisharp. Let's see. Also, they still don't know about my safety goggles. So if they go Amoonguss first. Nice. Because I can just Iron Head you and then follow me. Follow me is pretty free. Iron Head breaks multi-scale. Oh, that's okay too. What is going on? Archaludon? Nice, 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 great, nice play, nice play. Nice play. Beautiful. Like a lovely play. So I know they have Dragonite. They probably just switched up Chimpao in the back too. They Leaf Storm immediately, which is fine. I'm unaware, so that won't do much. Kind of like Terra Water. Low key plus Icy Wind. I still like hitting Amoonguss with Iron Head. Plus Terra Water follow me. And then I Draco on the following turn, but that's okay. I don't know if this is the play. I just don't want them to be able to Spore. And I don't want them body pressing either. I need to make sure I can beat Archaludon in the back, which I can with Blood Moon pressure. But I also need to make sure I can beat Dragonite, which is very scary. If they flash, which is fine. Nice. Get Iron Head off on Amoonguss. Beautiful. They Spore, which won't work because they find out about my safety goggles. We go you. And we click Protect, I think. I like you plus Icy Wind, because if they Draco into me, I think that's okay. I think that's okay. Because I think, because they'll Draco into that, and I reposition Rillaboom into these guys, and I get to bring out my best friend, Mr. Blood Moon. I don't know if this is the correct play, but I like having Clefable alive in the back just to get one last follow me. Because then I could double Protect on their Protect and then maybe get a Blood Moon off. I don't know. I might have messed up already by terastallizing my non-threat. Because this also powers up their Leaf Storm, but I don't want them... Alright, they switch, which is perfect on an Icy Wind, maybe? On Dragonite. Let's see. They do drop a Draco. Which makes sense. Which makes sense. I'm going to go for a really strong play here. I'm going to predict them to want to bring out their... I'm going to predict them to want to bring out their Amoonguss on the Archaludon slot and then go for Protect with Dragonite. So I'm going to go for Knockoff plus Blood Moon into the Archaludon slot. This play could... I feel like because I've shown off Drum Beating, this play should might work out. I'm saying should, but might. Because I feel like also this works even if you stay in with Arch because I don't die. And Blood Moon plus that will KO. It comes down to Bisharp could basically beat every Mon, but I don't know if it can. Because you have to fear Drum Beating plus Blood Moon, right? So I assume this is going to be Amoonguss. There's Amoonguss, yeah. They do Protect? Okay, so we get the call right. So I'm assuming there's no combination of Amoonguss that can take the combination of Knockoff plus a Blood Moon, but I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong, but okay, so we get rid of Amoonguss there, so we no longer have to deal with that Spore Demon. No longer have to deal with that Demon. I assume it's going to be Pow next. Pow comes out. I think it's Drum Beating on you. I think I swap you. And Protect. I think I swap you and Protect. Having Bisharp in seems good. I think I need Rillaboom in the back. Because then I can Sucker Punch with Vacuum Wave Chien-Pao, I think. Surely that'll kill. Or not. Yeah. Okay, so they Terra Dragonite, which is fair. Maybe they protect Chien-Pao because Vacuum Wave plus Grassy Glide knocks it out, or maybe they don't care. They don't protect Chien-Pao, which is fine. They go for Icy Wind last, which is going to give me a nasty boost. That's a really nice boost, man. That is a really, really, really nice boost. They Terra Blast on Bisharp. Ooh! Bisharp got a really nasty boost there. I think the play is to kill Dragonite low-key. So I'm going to go for Vacuum Wave into Assurance, which should deal with Dragonite. I feel like that, because like, all right, they switch out. That's perfect, so I don't have to deal with that. So Vacuum Wave into Assurance, because Assurance gets doubled this turn, should kill. Yeah, so I get the Vacuum Wave chip. So now Assurance is doubled. They go for Encore, which is fine. Vacuum Wave is a very, very, very good move to lock myself into. And then Dragonite's going to go down here. Woo! Sweet! Oh my God, that mon went clean down. And there's no way our child... I refuse to believe a +3 Bisharp. Bruh. Chaladon. Bisharp Sucker. You can't KO both, right? Actually, this is a 50-50, because how much does Vacuum Wave do to this guy? Surely it's just this. Plus this, right? It has to be, right? Ooh, but I give it a defense raise, though. Might be bad, might be bad. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Ooh, the defense raise, man, no! They Ice Spinner me, which is fine. I live, which is perfect. I live, which is perfect. And they're gonna body press kill, right? Okay, so they kill me with body press. However, I should have this game. I think. Because I get to go, because I can Grassy Glide plus hit that. I think I just Drum Beating into Chien-Pao. Do I have to knock off? Do I have to call the Arch? Is that a guaranteed win? I don't know if Drum Beating does enough. I don't think I have to do that. I feel like Drum Beating does do enough to Pal. Maybe I'm wrong, though. I haven't revealed Yachi yet, so... I could be wrong, but me being Yachi's big here. Because it might be a 50-50 if he protects Chien-Pao. Alright, protect Chien-Pao. Because like I could have technically knocked off into Arch. It's going to be a roll into Pal, man. It's going to be a roll that comes down to this endgame. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a roll. Because I was thinking, do I do it this way, or do I knock off our Chaladon? So it's going to come down to a roll. Because again, I live Ice Spinner. I live Ice Spinner, but no terrain up is big because then I can't kill with the next one. So it's going to come down to a roll from Drum Beating. Yeah, the Yachi coming in the 9th hour. Terrain gone, though. Terrain is gone, which is big. So it's literally going to come down to a roll. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, I get the lowest roll possible. It's still going to come down to a roll. It's still going to come down. Ah, I should have knocked on the arch, I guess. He got me on the 50-50. Because then I would have always gotten a vacuum wave off in one. Because I vacuum wave Pal. Knock arch. But that still could have lost me the game too if he decided just to attack. Comes down to this. Because I am faster. Good game, Freezai. Either way, this was a really fun game. And I'm glad game 2 and 3 went really well. I think I messed up on the sucker play versus arch, but I think I had to do it regardless. Ah, he probably lives on 1 HP. No, I told you it was a roll. Ah, great game, Freezai. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like, sub, check out Freezai. His channel link will be down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. That's it. Peace, guys. Great stuff, man. Great game. Great game. Seriously, great game.